Well, this vintage gamble locker continues to pay off. Vintage stuff, doesn't it? 1907. That is a Williams-Sonoma plate. This is expensive. What is this? This, I think, is just a really interesting piece of history. Not super high expectations on this one because it says... Previously on Lockernuts, I bought a pair of lockers because I was intrigued by how old everything looked. We paid $450 and that seemed a lot to gamble. There's a lot of junk to sift through, but we're finding some treasures. Costume jewelry, vintage film reels, collectible coins. We've also seen some amazing antique photography and tintypes. But we have more to go through, so let's see what we find today. Alright, what's up, Lockernuts? Back at my unit, we're going to take another look through that vintage gamble boxes. Still got some boxes, can you believe that? I got a stack over there and I got a stack over here. Stuff over here, some of it's I've been through, so we're going to try not to show stuff we've already showed, but the stuff over there we have not been through. But I think this may be the better stuff over here. That's mostly kitchen. We're going to find out in just a second, but right here, I know we've got really good stuff. Lots more old paper and records and all kinds of stuff. I'm excited. I've been saving the stuff. I've been kind of like going off and doing a little locker here and a little locker there. But really, I want to get back to this stuff and see what other good stuff we have. This is the best locker I've bought in a while. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me show you. Right here, we've got, I already looked in here before. We've got a little sewing machine. This is Viking here, but this is a Husqvarna. Yeah, it's right here. See that? Oh, we're getting a little filtered light here too, you guys. Right now the sun is over here. It's coming through the trees. Actually, it's really pleasant to work here right now, but getting a little bit of shadows and stuff going on. That'll pass in a few. But this Husqvarna right here, that's a good brand. I'm not sure about value, but this is where I found the foot pedal recently, and we put that aside because I knew we would want to sell it with the machine. Kitchen tea. I can already tell by the way it smells. That's exactly what it is. Wow, this guy liked his tea. Right? Look at that. Brand new box. Big old box, and it is sealed. Although there's like black stuff floating around there. I'm sure that's tea. But, I don't know. Irish breakfast tea. I'm not sure if we can sell this at the flea market we're on this weekend. They shut me down once when I had some canned foods. They said, no, you can't sell food here. I'm not sure if tea really constitutes food. Seems to me like it might be more of a different category. Alright, kitchen baking. Yeah, again, I can smell it before I even open it. Spices. And there's more tea too. Another sealed box of tea. And here we've got some canned sweet corn. Best by 9/16/14. That's probably not good anymore. Good until May 2014. This one says kitchen spices, and again, yeah, that's what it is. Kitchen spices. A lot of spices. Like, look at how many spices. It's spices on top of spices. You know, let's say this. Spices are very expensive now. They've gotten very expensive in the stores. It costs a lot to fill your pantry with this many spices. So these also will sell at the flea market. Spices don't go bad like perishable food does, but these will sell. But again, I'm gonna have to sell that in Stockton. Okay, this is kind of interesting. This came out of the first locker. You know, we had the two lockers, right? We had the small one and the big one. And this is a Williams-Sonoma box. That is a Williams-Sonoma plate. This is expensive. This is cayenne. And this is bay. That's a bay leaf. Cayenne pepper. Thyme. And here's a big serving bowl. It has all the spices on here. All of them. There's the bay, basil, dill. This is some really nice bowls. This one's got a little chip on the bottom, a couple little chips, but that's the bottom. Nobody cares, I don't think. But these are some nice bowls. And the Williams-Sonoma, you know, is not cheap. Okay, what do we have here? Oh boy. That's a purse. Look at that. It is like falling apart. Not a super high quality purse. Let's see if it's got any goodies. Nay. Empty. I'm not selling that one. Oh, okay, so check this out. What's the Dritz, right? D-R-I-T-Z. It's for, you see that? It's for ironing in a certain shape. So, and this one says seam roll. I'll probably list these on eBay. I think we can get some decent money for them. And by decent, I mean like, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 bucks for the pair. That's a cool old vintage little bag. Face products. It's like a little personal bag. Time. Oh, this looks like some sort of a Time magazine promotional giveaway. Okay, here's another bag that's really in rough shape. And it's empty. Empty. This one's a little better shape. Basically the same. Empty purse. Empty purse. Empty purse. Empty purse with a broken strap. Empty purse. Empty purse. And another empty purse. Not super high expectations on this one because it says sofa cover and dolphin comforter. And there's the dolphin comforter. Yuck. And I'll assume that's the sofa cover. Actually, the sofa cover's not bad. Okay. What do we have here? Another box of cookware. We're gonna have tons of cookware this time at the flea market. We've got so much cookware. Let's see if we got anything good though. That one's really rusty. Let's do that. Revereware, stainless steel. What's this guy? Look at that. That's that Thomas. This appears to be pretty much brand new. That is nice shape. I'm gonna put that aside actually. Look at this thing. Whirly Pop. That looks fun. Let's see if it's in there. Oh yeah. Look at this. Whirly Pop. Oh, look at that. Put your popcorn in there. And you turn this and it spins the stuff around in there. How about that? That's kind of interesting. And yeah, it looks like I used a little bit, but the inside's clean. They did a good job cleaning it out. That's something I'd be tempted to save and show my kids. Look, kids, you don't just put popcorn in the microwave. See in here, a bunch of these tins. These guys really like the tins. Yeah, still got the hot chocolate in there too. Oh, actually, it's Jolly Time popcorn. Right, this one says J Closet. Did we look at this one yet? Edible Delights. Okay. These I get back to that one. But what's this? What is this? It says Air King. What is this? Oh, this is a radio. Look at that. It's a radio. Huh. Hey, what is this? Got another latch here. Oh. Oh. What? Look at that. Air King products. Huh. These old latches here are pretty interesting. You push the button to the side. And, yeah, that's cool. Okay, this we definitely have to look up. Okay, guys, so here's another box of potential. It says Leslie's Closet, and it is taped up. So, hopefully not closed. Hopefully something else so you can keep in the closet. Alright. Alright, I see binders, notepads. Okay. Jeez. Alright, I'm disappointed because I know what this is. Because we found a ton of shoes already. And we tried to sell them at the first garage sale, and I don't think we sold a single pair. We're only asking like $3 or $4 each. They're just like that. They're falling apart as I'm pulling them out. Those should have just been thrown away. They really shouldn't even put in storage. Okay, here is another box of old stuff. Bunch of old mail. Some Boy Scout stuff. No, bowling patches. That's kind of neat. Was that from 1950s? Old letters and stuff. Look at this cigar box right here. Huh, this can't have gone together before. This is a metal lid with a wooden... I don't know what this is. Yeah. Huh. That's old there. Let's see, what's this? This looks old. Zipper feels a little fragile also, and stiff. Oh, shoe shining kit. Old one though. It's cool. Some more old railway books, like for employees. Definitely family member worked on the railroads. There's a pocket almanac for musicians, right? The musicians pocket almanac. Another railway book. The date's right on the cover. It's 1932. Here's an old basket. Look at that. Very interesting though. It's like bamboo, I think. What do we got in here? Huh. Let's pull that out. Let's pull some of this stuff out. Look at it the right way. All right, let's check this out. Here's some more very old postcards. We showed a bunch of old postcards in the last video, and it appears that we have a lot more here. At least that's what it looks like. Here's some old letters. 1951. A piece of leather work here. Train dispatcher's manual, another train book. All right, this is old. Yeah. 1910 maybe. I don't know what that date is right there. It looks like 1910. Wow, so this is some old documents here. 1951. Postcard 1916. I mean, that's what the date right there says. See 1916 a couple times on that. 1920 something. What the heck, you guys? Look at this one. And it says, what does it say right here? United States warships in San Diego Harbor. Okay? And in the back here, 1908. This one too. 1908. Waves of the Pacific. Oh, man, this stuff is so cool. 1907. What is this? A chicken ranch in California. 1911. National Bank of Arizona. 1917. Christmas Tree Park in Yellowstone. I can't tell the date, but it's old. Here's some kind of very old oil, I think. It says Inarco here, but Inarco motor oil, Black Beauty axle grease, National Light kerosene, and White Rose gasoline. And it was in this old envelope right here. Huh. Little cardboard coin here. Oh, and here's another one. Actually, there's two. Two more on this one. And a couple more coins in there too. These must have been given out when they went to the gas stations or something. Another one. Okay. Here's some old letters tied together with a string. Trying to be very gentle. Handwritten letters. I don't know, I think it's 1947 on there. Okay, we're not going to go through these too much. They're all handwritten letters. It appears so you can see for yourself what it looks like here. I'm not going to go through those right now. Let's keep moving. Post Office Department. First class mail. Oh, look at this. Airmail. Stamps of some sort. Well, this vintage gamble locker continues to pay out vintage stuff, doesn't it? I knew that we still have all these boxes here, but I knew we were gonna have a good amount of old paperwork. I'm sure this is considered ephemera, right? 1951 postcard. Diesel powered stainless steel California Zephyr. 1912. Look at that. It's over 100 years old. 100-year-old postcards. That's something else. Boy, so many old postcards. Look at this. It's like almost like an oversized business card, but you can tell it's old. Republican candidate for county commissioner, John F. Volgamore. That was all this one box right here. Can you believe that? So much good stuff all in one box. That stuff is in this Yardley box. The box seems pretty old too. It's very cool. Huh, this is the Golden Bridge. Almost looks like that ink on there is really gold. It's got a shine to it. It's metallic. What do we got here? It says genuine cowhide on it. It's just an old leather pouch. Ooh, what's this? Some seashells and buttons, tacks, little tie clips. Railroad nail, I think. That's neat. Okay. This is a slide viewer. The box is literally deteriorating. All right, check that out. You put a slide in here, and I think you can look in here and see it. I think that's exactly what it is. Put the slide in there and it enlarges it so you can see the slide. All right, I don't remember if we got this on video. This is out of the first locker here. It's one of the first pieces I came across right when my phone was glitching, so we probably lost it, but this I think is just a really interesting piece of history. Oakland welcomes Apollo 10 astronauts. It's got some water damage here, which is really unfortunate because I don't mind the aging and the patina on it, but the water damage, you know, it doesn't ruin it, but it does definitely detract. Other than that, it's in pretty good shape. The water damaged corner is probably the worst of it. That corner's a little folded. Yeah, but not too bad. I mean, overall, this is something that was definitely used. This is really something probably someone held up at a parade or something, and yeah, very, very cool, isn't it? All right, guys, we are getting down to the wire here. See this box right here? This is all more old paperwork, and then we've got 3 of these, all old paperwork. And I think this all qualifies as ephemera, right? Because look at this. This one's all looks like it has lots of letters. I don't know. I know there's more postcards. I know there's more photos. There's so much more stuff to go through, guys. I think we have enough between those 4 boxes right there. There's enough for another video to go through this stuff, to really pull it all out, sort through it, and talk about the more interesting pieces. This stuff is so interesting. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. If you are, let me know in the comments if you like this vintage type of stuff. I do appreciate it. I've been getting a lot of support so far from you guys, saying that the photos and everything are just really interesting. You're really enjoying them. But I understand probably at some point enough's enough. Let's move on to other stuff. Well, I'll tell you what. Today I went to the auctions. I bought a locker for $1,500 bucks. $1,500 bucks. You guys know me, I don't normally spend that much. We recently spent $1,100 on a locker. That was a stretch, but we could see stuff. Well, in this one, I could see stuff. And it's a big 10 by 20, and I could see some good stuff. I don't know if $1,500 bucks though still makes me nervous, okay? It still makes me nervous to spend that much money. Okay, but that one's gonna have to wait till next week, all right? Because I have just too much to get through. We're gonna get through these 4 boxes in the next video, and I've got a ton of stuff I still need to sort out and sell and make room and list. I gotta get going. So that's gonna be it for today, you guys, all right? Give me a thumbs up if you would. Tell me you like this sort of thing and like seeing us go on these adventures and taking you with us. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, please, all right? We'll have the next one out tomorrow, most likely. Maybe it'll be these boxes, maybe it'll be something new. We'll just have to see. Until then, good luck to you guys. God bless you. We'll see you next time here on Lockernuts.